paid for certificate. Gotta make a move, figure out the maze. We could tell if you ain't us. Now they wanna knock me cause they seen I came up. Born a hustler, I don't really fuck with ya. Used to make moves, serving all these customers. I got love for ya, I'ma cut for ya. Please stay out my way cause I'm about to double up. It's God first in the fam, I sacrifice for it. Loyalty to my blood spill, I die for it. What it really mean if you won't give your life for it?
What up, world? We are back. We are live. This is the Cloud Chronicles. I'm your host, Job Blaze. We got a super dope episode coming up today. I got a first timer on the show. I got my first gamer. This is gonna be dope. I've been trying to get me a gamer on here, so this is gonna be great. Everybody's gonna love this episode, so y'all get ready for a awesome thing we got going on here. Okay. Anyways, before we get kicked off, we gotta say all this. Make sure you go ahead, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. Facebook, use the stars. We appreciate it. YouTube as well. Make sure you hit that bell, drop notifications. Big shout out to Freeway Records. We are the official podcast for Freeway Records. Shout out to Freeway Rick. Shout out to Galen, man. Shout out to everybody. Indie Global, TMP. We're doing big things, man. So without further ado, on today's episode, we have an artist. She paints. She's a gamer. She's a cosplay model. The super dope and talented Alyssa in the building.
Hello. Hi. How's it going? Just adjusting that just a little bit more for you. Okay.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I appreciate you joining me today.
I'm happy to be here.
All right. So you game, you stream. So I definitely want to talk to you about that. And the cosplay stuff too. I think that's awesome. So before I get into it, just introduce yourself to the people who don't know who you are.
So my real name is Alyssa Kay, but I go by RestlessDream23. That's been my gamer tag for almost 10 years. So nice. I'm just going to go by Restless because that's what everyone calls me.
I like it. I like it. So are you like me? Have you always been a gamer since you were a kid?
Oh my God. So when I first started gaming, I think I was 4 years old. And my mom had, I think it was a Sega Genesis. She brought home and we were playing Street Fighter. I remember Aladdin, and it was super hard for no reason back then, but now it's like really easy. So that's how I got started. And ever since then, I have not been able to put the controller down.
Nice.
So,
hey, that's a good system to start on though. Sega. They had some great games.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, I remember sitting in front of the TV and I was like, oh, Chun-Li. Oh, she looks so cool. I like the buns that she had on her hair. She reminded me of a little anime character. So I wanted to play that, and then I kind of explored different genres of games throughout the years.
Yeah. So what is tell me your favorite old school system and like your favorite old school game.
Okay. Favorite old school system. I'm gonna have to go with the N64.
Oh, nice choice.
It is because I feel like around that time things were so much more simple. You know, like I remember being a kid and playing Smash Brothers on there and playing for hours and hours on end. And if I have to go with an old school game, it's gonna be kind of a weird one. But I really enjoy Silent Hill.
Okay. So do you have a like specific genre of games that you like, or do you kind of just like, if I like it, I'll play it?
I lean towards the horror survival genre, but I will play anything as long as it's good. Like I played Stray a few weeks ago, where you're a little orange cat and you're like going around alleys and stuff. So I'll play almost anything, but I do love the horror games the most.
So what is Stray on? What platform?
That's on the PS5.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. I got a PS5.
It's got a few awards coming, and it's a very good, visually stunning game. Like, if you enjoy looking at the sceneries and stuff, like, it's really pretty.
I'm a third person gamer. Like, I like the games where I can see my character.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? Like, I'm not real big on like the first person shooters. Like, I'll play it, but I like being able to see my character. And
which game is your favorite that you enjoy playing?
Ooh, I'm really looking forward to this Gotham Knights getting ready to drop.
Okay, I see you. Okay, I have played all of the Arkham games, so I can relate. Like, I do enjoy that as well. I do like first person shooter, but if we have to go like from thing to thing, as long as it's not the overhead. If we have to do overhead and look at all the little people walking around and stuff, it kind of distracts me because I got ADD. So
yeah.
I'm kind of like a chaotic gamer, so that makes sense.
Now I do like Call of Duty, but I'm more of the I think it's the survival mode.
Okay.
Where you just like round after round, like I like getting with a friend and like,
I think about 2 years ago I decided to give Warzone a try because my friends were like, you gotta try this, it's awesome. I'm like, I got mad when I played Call of Duty because some little kid, threw a knife at me and I kept dying, but I tried it again and I had a lot of fun playing Call of Duty with all these different people. Like, sometimes they'll get mad at you for dying all the time, and then sometimes you'll have a really good round and everyone will like win at the end, and like they'll message you like GG my guy. And I'm like, what does GG's mean? I'm not up to date with all these lingos, and it says good game. So I start saying that to everyone at the end of the game if I do a multiplayer game.
Yeah, see, I think now have you tried the what's it called? GTA Online? Have you played that?
I have not. So you got to tell me a little bit more about that.
I was gonna ask you. I love the game. Love the game. GTA 5. Like, I still replay the game.
Oh, I have not. GTA. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. Like, I heard something else for a second. So GTA is a hilarious game. If you play just for the sake of like walking around town and like doing chaotic things and not even completing missions. But if you play multiplayer online with people, you can like get so many decked out like cars, and like your guy could like be like just an agent of chaos. Like, I really enjoy like when people are just being really, like, I don't know, I guess the word would be chaotic. I say that a lot, but like I like the fact that there's so many different players in that game that you can do with all the different cars and weapons. Like, I haven't played it in a hot minute because I know they did a bunch of updates on it.
Yeah. But that looks like, I think if I can get in, if I think it's maybe like finding the right crew of people to play with, because like you said, like if you're like, you got to have some like growing room, and if you get with like these people who've been playing for 5 years, like,
oh my god, it's bullshit. The worst because you're always going to be better than you, and you're always going to feel bad about it.
Yeah, it takes the fun out of gaming.
What's that?
I said it kind of takes the fun out of gaming.
Yeah. So, like, if you're with people that take the game too seriously, like, oh man, like, I can't believe you died back there, and da-da-da-da, it's not really fun. But if you play with people that are like, it's okay that you died, I died too, it makes it so much fun.
Yeah, I agree. I think I got to find the right group of guys, but
you got to find your tribe, your gaming tribe.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I may have to like put some feelers out on Facebook, but like
for GTA, or do you play any other multiplayer games as well?
Not really. I play, like, I love the Spider-Man Miles Morales and the first one. Though I honestly, I think that Spider-Man game was top 5 games ever made. I really do.
So I can see you're definitely a comic book guy as well.
Oh, which for sure. Really, yeah, I love all those games. I mean, Avengers was trash, but
oh my god. Yeah, it's a hit or miss. DC has got it on the games, I feel like. But Spider-Man will always have a special place in my heart as well. So I totally understand. You know, you see Groot back there, so I enjoy all
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, nice, nice. Okay, so that's a question I wanted to ask you then. Okay, do you have like a favorite give me like a favorite guy and a favorite girl superhero?
Favorite guy and favorite girl superhero. If I had to go with a guy, this is again, I like the very like kind of like dark characters, the
Yeah.
anti-heroes. I don't know if it would count, but I do enjoy Spawn.
Oh, Spawn would definitely count.
Yeah.
What? Spawn is the
And as
shit.
far as girls, um, I'm not really on the Harley Quinn train so much, so I'm gonna probably go with Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is definitely my top because not only is she super powerful, but I like her character development as well. I watched WandaVision. I loved every second of that show.
Okay.
So those are going to be my two. They're from two different universes, but I'm going to combine them for the sake of just doing that.
Hey, you scored some points with the Spawn one. I think they're getting ready to remake that movie, I believe. I can't wait for that.
It was going to be Jamie Foxx in the as a casting for Spawn, and I'm like,
Yeah.
every time that they talk about it, it feels like it gets pushed back. But I think it would be really awesome if they did follow through and actually remake that movie because that movie was awesome.
Did you catch the animated?
The animated I watched as well. I actually have the whole compendium back there with all the comic books combined, and some figures in a case. You know, Todd
Right.
McFarlane is actually quite a genius, in my opinion. I
I
love his
agree.
art. I like watching him draw. It's mesmerizing.
Mhm. I
So
really like the Spawn animated. I think it still holds up to this day. Like you can go put it on.
I'm gonna put
And
it up there with Batman Beyond even. I really enjoyed both of those.
ooh. Now, hey, look, me and my boy, we talk about this all the time. We were literally having that conversation. What were the best animated Batman series? Because they put, in my opinion, I think I like Batman Beyond, and the animated one where he has like I can't remember, like Mr. Freeze. It was like the classic one, like 96 one, 1997 one.
Yeah, it was, I would say it was around there. And I also, like, I'm one of those people that looks at the designs of things. I enjoy the design of his suit so much. It makes him look like such a daunting badass. Sorry for swearing on your show.
No, you
But,
can
like,
cuss. Go
that's
ahead.
really how, that's really how
You can
I
cuss.
feel about it. I like his character design. I like how dark and mysterious he is. Like, I feel like sometimes when they portray Batman and Bruce Wayne, they can't get both together at the same time. It's either you're a
Yeah.
really good Bruce Wayne or you're a really good Batman. So
Yeah.
that's honestly, I really do enjoy that one as well.
I listen. When Batman Beyond dropped and he didn't have the cape, I was like, oh, you know, like when I first saw it, and you know, because it's like the first one with no cape and everything. It was black and red. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. I want them to do a movie with Michael Keaton as the old Batman. You know, the original Batman.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they got to do that movie. They have to do a Batman Beyond movie. They have to.
That would be really interesting. I would also enjoy if they did a Nightwing as well, because I think they
They're
were talking
bullshitting on
about
Nightwing.
Nightwing is so bad. I love him. Like bad as in
Me
like
too.
he is literally one of the coolest sidekicks. I know that I think there's 4 versions of Robin. There's Red Robin, there's the classic Robin, and then they also have Nightwing. I think Nightwing is the coolest one because his suit is really cool and he gets like a bunch of gadgets. I just like his persona the most.
Another reason why I'm looking so for that Gotham Knights game, like it's all the sidekicks. You know,
You get all of them?
Yeah,
I
there's
gotta
no
look
Batman
into
in
that
this
after this. Like, remind me, because that sounds like it's
Yeah.
gonna be really good.
There's 4 playable characters. You get to be Batgirl. You get to be Damon Wayne. You know, that's his son.
Yeah.
Or you get to be Red Hood, and you know that's Jason
Red
Todd brought
Hood!
back
Oh
from
my
the
god,
dead.
Jason Todd, yes.
Yeah, you get Red Hood, and you get Nightwing.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Like, I like
it
when they
looks
give us, the fans, what we ask for. You know, like, I hate when they're like, oh, let me come out with this game, but we're gonna take some of the characters and completely forget about them, or they're gonna be so small and insignificant that they could have more story. But
Yeah.
I feel like lately the games I've been playing have been really good, and I can't really complain about them too much. I've played a lot of new horror games that have come out because I watch other streamers do like their playthroughs, and I'm like, okay, this looks really terrifying. One of the most recent ones was Mortuary Assistant, where you're cutting
Yeah.
open dead bodies and there's like a demon in the room and you have to find a way to get out of the morgue alive.
Yeah, see, look, I got to play games like that in the daytime with all the blinds open, big old light on me.
I played it
It's
in the
got to be
dark.
a nice day.
I was playing it in the dark and I was starting to get paranoid. I heard sounds in my house and I was like, do I have to bless my house after this stream? Oh my God.
Yeah. So how did you get into streaming? That's a question. Well, let me give you a two-part question.
Okay.
Did you like that new Batman movie that came out recently?
Yes,
And you did like it.
I did. For reasons
Okay.
I will explain in one moment. What was
Okay, cool.
the second question?
The second part is how'd you get into the streaming aspect of gaming?
So the new Batman movie, a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, it's Robert Pattinson. He's just a sparkly vampire." But he is a really good actor. If you've seen him in other things, you'll see that he knows what he's doing. And I feel like he is the truest Bruce Wayne that we've ever had. I
Even better than
don't.
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton was amazing, okay? It's really hard to, if you're looking at a detective Batman, which like, I feel like he was the detective Batman that we were looking for, the one that looked for clues, the one that was like, he was very dark and mysterious. He had that aura about him, that mysterious thing, and I feel like that was a really cool addition to all the versions of Batman that we've seen so far. It was a lot darker.
I think Robin Pattinson is a younger version of that Bruce Wayne. That's how I kind of look at it. Because
I feel like it was kind of leading us into they had his origin story, why he is the way he is, how he operates, and the development that they're leading into is him becoming the millionaire playboy Bruce Wayne, and then meeting the Joker and their rivalry. But I do hope that they introduce other villains into his story, because I feel like sometimes they only focus on the Joker when there's so many really good villains that they could focus on.
Okay, so here's my only complaint that I didn't like. I thought there was a lot of detecting and there wasn't enough action, because I think he did a great job. I didn't think he was going to be bad, but I think he did better than I thought. I was like, oh, okay, this motherfucker is doing it. And so when I saw him, like, in the action scenes, it made me want to see more. I'm like, I want to see more of that, because
it gave
that's
you
going
a
to get the
thirst for
public on his
more.
side. Yeah,
I do think there needed to be a little bit more action sequence in there. It has a lot of potential to really blossom into the storyline that I feel like a lot of people who enjoy the comics as well have been looking for. As your second question, what got me into streaming, I've had a Twitch account for about 2 years, but I kind of gave up. I have really bad social anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. But being able to talk to other gamers, I know, being able to talk to other gamers and be like in chat is a godsend to people who have social anxiety and want to make new friends, want to reach out. I could be playing any game and people will pop in the chat like, hey, like, oh my God, I love this game, or oh, I didn't like this game for this reason, and I can engage with them. But if I walk outside the house, I don't get that same kind of engagement with people.
Isn't it weird?
I enjoy that part of it, because it kind of opens the door to talk to other people who like similar things.
Yeah. I like that too. And you're at a safe space to do so.
Yeah, I mean, I've had like one or two guys jump on there like, "Oh, you're trash." Like, but you get that anywhere. And if people don't hate you, you're not doing it right. I feel like you gotta get a
Hey,
few
that's a
haters
fact. That's a
to
fact.
succeed
That
in
is a
life.
fact. So, yeah. And you know, there's a lot of those male gamers that don't like it when a female gamer is better than them at a game. Like,
Oh my God, they get so
they don't know how
mad.
to handle it.
I've had people like rage quit on me. I'm not the best gamer. I'm not gonna front. I am not the best. But when I'm good, I'm really good. And I've had days where I'm like, am I gonna keep doing this to myself? Yes. Like like when people are like, you actually enjoy this game, you like being stressed out. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I would do with my free time if I didn't have gaming. Like I have the gym, but like I don't know, it gives me that serotonin boost.
Me too. So are you? I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. You know, I got the social anxiety, but I'm doing stand-up comedy now, so it's a very weird.
Very weird feeling being a happy, sad person.
Yeah, man, because people think like comedians are all. It's not that. That shit is therapy.
I can see that. I know a lot of great comedians who suffer with depression and anxiety, and they use comedy as a way to reach people and relate to them, and they can see their soul. Like I feel like almost every single comedian that's out there has dealt with some kind of anxiety. And it
Oh
does
yes,
help to
for
see
sure.
that people enjoy what they're putting out there and they like to laugh. So I'm a clown on Facebook and social media, so I totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like to laugh. Oh, that's my go-to. Oh, I like to watch funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, so doing the comedy thing is great. But yeah, it's definitely like when I get there, I'm like, oh my god, I just want to hurry up and go so I can go home because
But as
that's
soon
me.
as
Like,
you get into the good part
oh
and you
yeah,
see people are enjoying your show, you're like, well, I'm glad I stuck around.
oh for sure, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been great. I know but that's almost a good thing. It's kind of like the butterflies before you know, like do your like a big game or like or whatever. You know, it's just you kind of need it there.
You got to have a little pep talk with yourself before you do it.
Yep.
Like, you got this, you're amazing, you're going to be great. And then you
Yeah.
just get out there and you just start going.
Yeah. So look, funny story about that. So the last place I was at last Sunday, there was a girl who went up in front of me, and I was next, and I hadn't performed at this place, so I had a little bit of anxiety, and I was I was like sitting there, I was like I just kind of like put my head down and was like trying to take like a couple like controlled breaths. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like just
Yeah.
calm myself. And she had said a joke.
Woosah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And she said a joke, and she looked at me and she goes, "Wow, I can tell by your body language you didn't like that one." And I was like, "Oh no, 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 no!" I was like, no, 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 it wasn't that. I was trying to get in my zone. I was trying to center my chi and everything. I honestly didn't even hear the joke because I was like, just like take a deep
You're
breath. And
in
she was
your own
like, God, you didn't have
headspace.
to. Exactly,
I feel like it
exactly.
does help to meditate. Um,
Oh, I do meditate. I was kind
Not
of
to
doing that a little bit.
get on a spiritual level, but
Oh, get spiritual.
what
Go
was
ahead.
that?
I'm very spiritual. Get with it.
Okay, I will get spiritual. Now that you got me into it, I feel like meditating, finding your body is one of the best ways to release that energy, and people can actually feel your heart, your soul, who you are as a person when you're being true to yourself and you're putting out there what you feel like is where your path is taking you. It's crazy. Like 10 years ago, me, I would have never even dreamed that I would be doing this, talking to you, or like even like where I am in life right now. And it's crazy.
Ditto. Ditto. Literally. I'm the same way. Literally. I never would be thought of like I'd had a podcast, um, doing stand up. Like, no, no, no.
You got to be proud of that growth, though. That's mad respect right there.
Oh, I appreciate it. Definitely, definitely. You too. Same to you. Same to you. Because overcoming that kind of social anxiety to like put yourself out there on the internet, you know, a lot of people can't do it. And so, you know, salute to everybody doing that. But okay, so listen,
I
don't
feel
wanna
the
hold you too
same
much
exact
longer.
way.
I want you to tell everybody where they can find you, tell like when your streaming nights are, give your shout outs, everything. Go ahead.
Okay, so my username is RestlessDream23. I am on Twitch. Most nights I am on from 7 to 9 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I'm on from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. That's Central Time. So you can find me under Twitch on RestlessDream23, or you can find me on Instagram. I'm MidnightFox328. Appreciate you.
Nice, nice, nice. Make sure y'all go
And
follow her.
I'm really happy that we had this heart to heart.
Hey, you're welcome back. We can do a part 2. We can definitely do a part 2 because now I know you into the spiritual shit. We can talk about that all day.
Oh my God, I have so much for you. I have so many things. I know we don't have time to get to that, but yeah, hit me up and we'll do this again because this was fun.
Okay, great, great, great. Yeah, we got part 2 coming up soon. We're gonna get into some spiritual shit. So y'all stay tuned to that. Stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? This has been another dope episode, man. Y'all make sure you check out the merch. I got the link. Check out, get you a dope soul shirt. Hoodie. It's hoodie season. Get you a hoodie, man. Support the brand. You know what I'm saying? My birthday's coming up on the 26th, so y'all get ready for that.
Happy early birthday to you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, at the end of the episode, I always like to say mental health is real. You take care of this, it'll take care of you. Drink some water, meditate, namaste, tell somebody you love them. It's the Cloud Chronicles, Job Blaze. Alyssa Kay. Oh, she's over here.
I'm over here.
Alyssa Kay, y'all go follow her, man. Check her out on Twitch. We are out of here, man. Check out the outro music.
Bye.
From that low life hustle to the game. Gotta make a move, figure out the maze. We could tell if you ain't us. Now they wanna knock me cause they seen I came up. Born a hustler, I don't really fuck with ya. Used to make moves, serving all these customers. I got love for ya, I'ma cut for ya. Please stay out my way cause I'm about to double up. It's God first in the fam, I said